And it's not till like dealing with women that you get to know, oh, women are human. They're not angels, they're human beings. All right, we're getting into Dave, my 19th birthday. Let's see if it's some young guy energy or the young wise Dave. What are we getting now?
What are we getting today?
Let's get into it.
169. I spent my 19th birthday in the hospital with my brother and my mum, and I know it sounds dumb, but I felt like I lost it all. The pain's compulsory, suffering's optional. Takeshi's castle, my life's got obstacles. I'm still dealing.
That shit right there. The pain's compulsory, suffering's optional. That's facts. Suffering is more of a mental thing, you know what I mean?
That's true.
It's like how you frame what you're going through in your mind is the reason you're suffering or not suffering. It's like two people can go through the same thing, but one person's suffering, the other person is not.
That is so true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we're getting young wise Dave right now.
So.
I think that's what we're gonna get.
My brother and my mum, and I know it sounds dumb, but I felt like I lost it all. The pain's compulsory, suffering's optional. Takeshi's castle, my life's got obstacles. I'm still dealing with a whole load of stress. I see my older brother so close to the edge and not dare put a hole in my chest. And then they tell you home's where the heart is, but I got a hole where my heart is because I let a hole where my heart is. Never again, I had to tell her that we're better as friends. I never messaged again, every message I sent.
And then they tell you home's where the heart is. But I got a hole where my heart is because I let a hole where my heart is. Ooh! Who we talking about? Okay. Was this song written before or after How I Met My Ex?
Right?
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because when he did How I Met My Ex, it was someone he met when he was 19.
Ooh.
Remember?
Is it Leslie?
I don't know.
There's another song called Leslie.
Oh,
Ooh.
think it's like a...
Maybe she cheats on him and we learn through the song.
But the Leslie seems newer than this.
Wait, somebody said he did How I Met My Ex and then he did 19th Birthday and then he did Leslie, right?
Oh.
Is it
I
the right
don't know.
order?
We'd have to go back to the comments and check it out. But yeah, I wonder if you're talking about that same girl he's talking about How I Met My Ex. Because in How I Met My Ex, he was basically saying that he should have like helped her follow her
right.
dreams.
And she was perfect. And
But
he,
yeah, that was the young guy energy. A lot of
Right.
sprungness in that one, you know what I mean? But I feel like we're back getting wise, Dave. You know what I mean?
right.
Where my heart is because I let a hole where my heart is. Never again, I had to tell her that we're better as friends. I never messaged again, every message I send ends up in a group chat cause girls go and tell all their friends. That's one
Celebrity
of many
problems.
reasons why I ain't sending DMs. Look, I'm gonna keep this cake and I'm gonna eat this cake. That's why I'm living free lives. I'm in GTA, I'm in Los Angeles, driving a Mercedes. And it's funny because honestly, I didn't think I'd see LA. Surprise birthday party, I didn't see this cake coming. I need this money like it's EMA. You gotta separate the rats from the G's. If you can't handle cheese, how the hell you gonna be a great? I need a blazing inferno for my enemies. Behind my back, I know that everybody sends to me. And I respond, but I don't even have the time. I mean, asking Avelino couldn't help me find the energy.
I mean, he talks about this in a lot of songs that we've heard so far. I mean, I say a lot. We've only heard
Right.
several.
Keeping
But
the rats.
behind my back, I know that everybody sends for me. Like, how many people are coming at him? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He must be getting some serious hate.
I mean,
Like, he mentioned that's a lot. Like, that must weigh heavy on him. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's partially because everybody starts off basically, you know, similar in that they believe their friends and family love them.
Right. So bright-eyed and
You
bushy
know?
tailed. Like, when you start off, you think
believe-
everyone's going to support your business and this and that.
Yeah, everyone loves you, everyone has your back, they don't wish you ill, but like as you get older you just start to see like as your lives go in different directions, dang, like they actually want you to suffer.
And then you start hearing things through the grapevine.
Yeah.
Hearing about who's talking behind your back. Like he was saying, all the messages he sent end up in a group chat. You know what I mean?
Ooh, and then you start getting like, you get people like, how did you find this out? Because I told this person and they don't know you.
Right.
But they know somebody who knows you. Like, dang.
Right. I bet as a celebrity, that's amplified though. Every message you send ends up in a group chat. I know, like, common folk, not celebrity people, like, still talk. You know what I mean?
Like,
Still
it's
share
still-
stuff. But I bet for him, it's like that to the max.
a blazing inferno for my enemies. Behind my back, I know that everybody sends to me, and I respond, but I don't even have the time. I mean, asking Avelino couldn't help me find the energy. I don't think my ends want the best for me. That's why they question me. Fake G checking me. Fuck the road, but if anybody's testing me, is one step away like a 5-a-side penalty. Every Santan Dave nationwide remembers me. Right pocket full of cards, I'm a referee. Ain't it funny how this money that I'm getting came from fucking PAs like I'm sleeping with a secretary. Secondly, a girlfriend's obsessed with me, but that's a story for another day. And this is why love is fucked, cause you went and put your trust in her, and then she sent me nudes. I said, nah, cover up. I aired it. Certain girls I can't respect.
Oh shit! So that part, he's talking about someone else's girlfriend, huh?
Yeah, my girlfriend's obsessed with me. He talked about Avelino, the previous.
Yeah, he's talking about the 3 Gs.
Yeah, he's like Avelino couldn't give him energy. Like,
Oh, he's on the previous on this one.
Yeah.
He's saying this is why love is F, because when you went and put your trust in her, and then she sent me nudes, I said, nuh-uh, cover up. He's getting news from people's chicks.
That's gotta be so weird though, because I bet it's like, that might be his boy. He doesn't want that, because then his boy is gonna be mad at him, because that's how dudes are when they're whipped.
Right.
You know?
But then it's just like, when you see that side of relationships, it's gonna make it hard to trust the girl you're with. You know what I mean? It's like, dang. Like, growing up, I view women as like angelic. You know what I mean? And it's not till like dealing with women that you get to know, oh, women are human. They're not angels, they're human beings. You know what I mean?
Dang!
Human.
What you trying to say?
You human. Women are human. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like, it really like, as a young boy, like your default is like women are angels. Just because like women look better than men. You know what I mean? Women are just like, look majestic. So when you're young, you pretty much see that. Then as you start growing up, you're like, dang, okay, women are human. And humans take up the whole spectrum of activities. You definitely got the girls who will do that. Send nudes while they're in a relationship to other dudes. And do a lot more than send nudes. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you have girls on the other end of the spectrum that would not do that. But it's like, you got to learn that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So this has to be after How I Met My Ex. Pause. We need to look it up real quick.
We need... Pause. Give us a moment.
All right. We didn't figure it out. From a quick Google search, they were both released in 2017.
Which happened first, though?
This has to be after How I Met My Ex. I don't know.
But that's a story for another day. And this is why love is fucked, cause you went and put your trust in her, and then she sent me nudes. I said, nah, cover up. I aired it. Certain girls I can't respect. We're all nothing to someone, and that you can't forget. So just remember, when the girl's playing hard to get, there's probably another person that she's trying hard to get.
Ooh.
And there's probably a girl on your phone right now that you hardly text, that's looking for love, but everybody wants what they can't touch. So if you touch my money, you can see what I'm about. You can ask your little sister, I will be inside your house, eating from your fridge, feet up on your couch. To your little brother, butter me a sandwich, spreading evenly amounts. You think I'm playing any games? Why do you think I talk about cars, women and chains? And half of the songs I make, materialistic aims, make me feel a way when I want it. When I got it, it don't ever feel the same. We got different types of problems. I'm getting corporate tax on this cash that I'm making, and at the same time I need to vanquish my pagans. If you think it's dead, you're mistaken. I'm hot-headed and dangerous, and still living in this matrix. All I want to do is make my loved ones proud. In this year alone we made 300,000, but my mum won't smile because her son's on trial. We got different types of problems. What you know about living in a shadow, where every single thing that you can do is being tainted because your brother's in the station and he's ill to the marrow. 12 or 13 when I turn into an adult. All them kids my age were going Teen Fest when I was getting searched by a golden retriever in a Cat A prison while I'm standing on an arrow. We used to have cards and now we're playing with swords. My G went from blackjack to a blackjack sparrow. I know so many men who got a case on their head that would kill to come home.
Hold up. He said my G went from blackjack, right?
Okay.
To a blackjack sparrow. So from blackjack, I guess like playing cards, gambling, having fun, you know what I mean? To a blackjack sparrow. Jack Sparrow's an outlaw.
Right.
Like a pirate, right? Got some Pirates of the Caribbean stuff?
Right.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
From blackjack to a blackjack sparrow.
Jack Sparrow stays on the run. Dang.
And he said, now we're playing with swords, too. Straight pirate outlaw.
Dang.
While I'm standing on an arrow, we used to have cards and now we're playing with swords. My G went from blackjack to a blackjack sparrow. I know so many men who got a case on their head that would kill to come home, but their chances are narrow in this world that we live in. Nobody listens. We do have thoughts, but nobody's thinking, and I get it, cause none of us are trying to play the victim. Any disrespect and retaliation instant. I know a lot of men have been dodging karma and they think it's all laughter till the bitch comes to kiss them. You know the difference between life and death is one bad decision, 3 or 4 inches. So many men my age have got PTSD and I don't think that it's hit them. If you envision the way that we're living, the things that we had seen, situations that we've been in, you would understand why I don't want to talk about my life in every song I've ever written. I really want to help, but it's out of my control and jurisdiction, cause a lot of road youths have got a sickness, mental.
Dang. He said a lot of people have thoughts, but no one is thinking. He's saying so much.
Right. Like this last part. He said he don't want to talk about his life in every song that he's written. You know what I mean? Because I mean, okay, to talk about your life when you've been through the things he's been through is hard. So picture as an artist, you have to, not only are you writing a song about your life, but you got to keep performing it.
Right.
You got to keep reliving it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're talking about when you were down and out, you've seen some things. Like every time you perform it, you're reliving the trauma. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because he's going to perform it with the same emotion.
Right.
So it's like, how do you heal from it? How do you get past it when you have to keep reliving it?
Still living it.
Right?
That's crazy. But it's so interesting. It's such like artistic value, you know what I mean?
And this other part, he said, I really want to help, but it's out of my control and jurisdiction. I feel like a lot of problems are like that, especially it's just one dude, even a dude with hella bread. It's like a lot of things you can't do anything about. It's almost like the best you could do is like just help educate people. You know what I mean? But it's like, as one dude, he can't just go fix a lot of these problems right now.
That's so true. I like how he said jurisdiction, because I also feel like that's the sort of, you know, response you get from the authorities a lot. Like, oh, it's out of our jurisdiction. Yeah. AKA, like, you could crack down when you want to, like, punish me for something or whatever, but when I need help, or when, you know what I mean? Like, it's like when people come for help, it's out of my jurisdiction.
You would understand why I don't want to talk about my life in every song I've ever written. I really want to help, but it's out of my control and jurisdiction, because a lot of road youths have got a sickness, mentally.
We still don't know why he was in the hospital on his 19th birthday.
Right, but it sounded like his brother was sick or something.
His brother was sick?
That's what it sounded like.
Like,
that was more.
Look, my mummy always used to tell me this: David, listen when your oldest speaking. I know man that listen to their oldest speaking, and now they're all lifed off and they don't know the reason. In a weird way, summer is the coldest season. You'll get killed at a party for the smallest reason. One day you're chilling in secondary, next day your right hand's a memory. So when I say that I'm alone, do you know the feeling? When I say the game's over, do you know the meaning? I mean that I don't have the time for this. I need a girl, but same time there's no time for them. I got people inside and I don't write to them. It's like I don't feel pain no more. I can't do journeys on a train no more. Can't shed a tear right on a page no more. I don't want to play games no more. I don't want my friends on a case no more. And trust me, I don't want a war and it ends, but it's like you want to start it, so say no more. I'm too big for this nonsense. I don't need problems, meetings. 1.5 million ain't an option. I don't need a deal or an option. In my own neighborhood, me, Jack, Benny in the office. I don't need Excel, so need drama. Our team's fast, our street Sankara. I got a lot of love for everyone that checks with me, and a lot of love for certain girls sexually. Texting me saying that she slept on me, and definitely wishes that she slept with me. Look, on another note, I want to say thanks to Cal, one of my closest from young, and we're still at it now. I remember when we learned to play piano just to make each other jealous. Who'd have thought that we would practice now? Your talent's been standing out. Be proud of your dream, you should stand and shout. I remember last year you never had a clue, and this year you went and did attitude. Speaking of attitude, it's only right I say sorry for my attitude, and I ain't ever mad at you, Terrell, Manon, Fraser especially. I got a lot of things I'm dealing with mentally. I feel down a lot and I ain't got the energy. I need all of your help to get the best from me. There's way too much to do, I ain't getting sleep. The last time I got a rest, they arrested me. Told me a treatment for a video I didn't make.
Last time I got a rest, they arrested me. Dang, that was
The
that was
last
the
time
last,
he was relaxed,
right,
I guess.
or the last break he had. You know what I mean? He had to take a break and he got arrested. You know what I mean?
I need all of your help to get the best from me. There's way too much to do, I ain't getting sleep. The last time I got a rest, they arrested me. Told me a treatment for a video I didn't make myself from scratch. Every lyric, every melody, every fucking beat, every little detail in the artwork and video. Everything is me. A wonderful team and a God that I serve. My friends and my mum, my brothers and my girl. I don't want short-term success or a banger, man. I sign into a sentence, getting lost in the words. And it's fine if you sign, man, it's each to their own. But these clones need to know that I'm different from the world. Don't compare me to them, they couldn't beat me at my worst. It don't matter if I'm rapping or I'm singing on the verse. Look, people don't get that I'm serious. I don't wanna play games no more. And I don't wanna talk to these girls no more. I can't fuck a girl that's in it for the fame no more. A man can't talk on my name no more. I'll give it 5 or 10 minutes till your main thing talks. She's telling me that they don't talk no more, but I'm pretty sure that his wifey knows more. No more, no, I don't wanna play no more. No talks if it isn't money made no more. No more, no, I don't wanna play no more. I don't wanna play no games no more. And I don't wanna see my girl no more, cause I don't really wanna see her hurt no more. My mum telling me that she's gotta stop working, and I'm telling mommy you ain't gotta work no more, no more. Mommy, you ain't gotta hurt no more. You ain't gotta cry in your shirt no more. Mommy, you ain't gotta wake up for work in the freezing cold in the middle of the night for a check no more. Mommy, you ain't gotta cry no more. You ain't gotta stress in the night no more. And I ain't gotta say no more. We ain't playing games no more.
Right, that's the end of it. Every time we get to the end of it, we never pause it.
Right, but I mean, this one was kind of like, I don't know.
I feel like we get too into the song and we
Yeah.
don't pause it. We just like, I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
I started just like kind of like feeling for his in his situation. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, I don't want to comment and like critique his situation. Like, dang, that feels just very like personal.
I mean, you don't have to critique a situation. I like to apply it to my own life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that right there is fucking black goals right there. You know what I mean? Take care of your mom.
Yeah.
That's definitely like, I think I said in another video, like, especially you grow with a single mom, like that's like
Yeah.
one of your highest motivations. Like, cause you see all the sacrifices your mom makes. Like, he made it to that point. You know what I mean? So, like, I wonder what that feels like to make it to that point.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Where you can say all that stuff. Like, mom, you ain't gotta work no more, no more.
Oh, man.
What does that feel like? Another thing he said, so he said he doesn't want to see his girl no more. So, did he have a girlfriend when he wrote this song?
Right,
and who is
sometimes-
the hoe that he's talking about?
Right.
I want to know which song came first. How I Met My Ex or this one?
Right.
Because in this song, he was being completely savage.
Right.
Savage Dave, you know what I mean? And then the How I Met My Ex, it was more like Loverboy Dave.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And so I don't know, is he talking about the same girl in this song as in How I Met My Ex? If you know,
Right.
let us know in the comments. And we looked it up, it just said release date 2017, 2017. I'm
Like
what?
they're all at the same time, but like which one did he write first? 'Cause I'm starting to feel like all these are like telling a story about a girl, like one girl.
I feel like these songs are all intertwined and we just don't know how they are because we're just now listening to them.
Right.
And like, yeah, I'm not going to go off and just listen to them all right now. I'm going to record it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's like, I want to know.
Are they even all the same album?
Right.
Psychodrama or Game Over? Is that this? That might be. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. This song left me with a lot of questions. But I think it was his brother that got sick, not him. So I think he said, like,
His brother. Was
seeing his brother like that put a hole in his chest. You know what I mean?
But okay, so that one dude. Okay, on that song Black. Remember he talked about the white dude that repped people and whatever.
Yeah.
So that guy represented his brother's case. I didn't know that, but someone in the comments.
Oh, the Jack Merritt?
Jack Merritt, yeah.
Oh.
So he like represented his brother in court.
So he was a lawyer.
Yeah, his brother's older.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Did his brother beat his case?
Right? And did his brother beat his case and go to the hospital before or after his case?
Was his brother sick or was it something else? Like, did he get shot or something?
Oh.
It kind of seemed like he was sick based on the song. You know what I mean?
Right. He thought his brother was gonna die, I guess.
Yeah, I see my older brother so close to the edge, and that there put a hole in my chest. Dang, so I guess, yeah, like close to the edge. Did he get shot or was he sick? I don't know.
Low-key that edge. Oh my God. Oh, you ever seen somebody close to the edge?
Your dad.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I feel like, I don't know, I can only imagine like when somebody gets shot, because that is even more like, it's like they were healthy and then they were, you know what I mean? But I feel like that close to the edge is such a like.
I mean, he's dealing with that and girl drama at the same time.
That's a lot. Girl drama is no joke. It's psychological trauma.
Especially when you're young.
Yeah, it's girl drama is different because it's like they're usually not gonna like cause physical damage to you and stuff, but it'll mess you up in the head. Girls play games, but we like to say guys play games.
That's all I got on this one. That's a rough 19th birthday. You know what I mean? My goodness.
His last year's a teenager. That's crazy.
He said he was an adult at 12 or 13.
Clearly.
It makes sense though, like how he raps and stuff. You know what I mean? Like he's a young dude rapping about adult stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which when you're that age, like when I was that age, if you told me something was adult, I'd be like, what do you mean? Like I'd have no idea.
Right.
But as you grow up, you start to like really experience what adult is.
Right.
Now I see the differentiation between young adult and adult.
I mean, this was Savage Dave, Deep Dave, Wise Dave.
I want to know the timeline for sure. You guys know like any more
I'm
details?
at to like really look it up.
Yeah.
That little quick search there ain't do nothing.
No, it's not satisfying.
It's not.
We got to know.
But all right, if you have any more suggestions, leave them in the comments. Want to help the channel grow? Hit the like and subscribe. That's a wrap.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. To the go. She told me, boy, you the go. Like, I don't know. But I don't